Much, Mr. Chairman. As all of you know, just a little over 2 months ago, the deadliest shooting in modern U.S. history occurred in the heart of my district. 58 innocent people were killed, over 500 were injured, and the lives of thousands of friends and family members have been changed forever. Now, in the 2 months since that time, absolutely nothing has happened until today. So I was optimistic that maybe something would get done, but instead, I'm here listening to testimony not about banning or regulating bump stocks, not about expanding or cleaning up background checks, but instead about expanding access to concealed weapons. I am like Mr. McGovern. I just really can't believe it. And I don't know what to go back to my district and tell these people that Congress is doing and how little they care about the plight not only of those 58 and their family and friends, but also of the hundreds who have been killed in this country since that occurred. Now, I sat here for an hour or so and listened to testimony that, again, is astounding. We have parsed words about the difference between regulation and outlawing. We have heard ridiculous assumptions about how carrying a concealed weapon can make us safer. Well, I can tell you those people at the concert would not have been safer if they were carrying weapons because the shooter was 1,000 feet away in a tall-story building. There's no way that they would have made you safer. And so my question is, if this bill is so great and you are so proud of it and you want to pass it so much, why didn't you just bring it as an independent bill? Why did you have to tack it as a poison pill onto a bipartisan measure that had broad support from members of the Congress, including myself as a co-sponsor, and all the organizations to try to get at a real problem and do the NICS fix? Why did you tack it on? And frankly, that's kind of why I'm here. I didn't think I was going to be adding an amendment, but I just couldn't help myself. You know, we have seen through the course of this year in this Congress this kind of behavior occurring over and over again. You have seen mysterious amendments appear and other amendments that have been considered in committee disappear. Bills change from the time they are heard and passed by committee till the time they get to rules. It is no wonder that the people of this country do not trust what is going on back here in Congress. It was just this Friday that we learned that the Fix NICS bill, which is Fix the National Instant Criminal Background Check System, introduced by my friend from Texas, Mr. Culberson, was now suddenly going to be added to the expanded concealed carry bill. For no apparent good reason, it's just a matter of deception that goes on behind closed doors. So my amendment is very simple. It would just strike the entirety of Title I of the bill, which is the concealed carry provision. You want that, go for it, but go for it on its own. Don't add it to our bill, which is a good bill. And it would also get rid of that so-called study of bump stocks. You know, you've heard a lot from other people before me about the problems with the concealed carry weapon provision. I won't go into that except to say that my home state of Nevada is still the Wild West. We have pretty liberal gun laws, and yet even we don't believe that teenagers or somebody who's been convicted of a violent crime, even if it's a misdemeanor, should have the license to carry a concealed weapon.
Excuse me. There's no evidence, there's been no testimony that indicated that that was a fact.
So what was a fact?
Children are not allowed in any state to have a concealed carry weapon license. Thank you.
Well, as I understand it, in Nevada, the restrictions are at 19, and if you move across the state line to Idaho, you would be able to carry a weapon. I think that's a fact.
We're talking about conceal and carry license.
Yes, I am too. Some states are 18. Thank you, Mr. Snyder. So I know.
An adult.
Well, 18. Well, I don't know. I've seen some people who are in their 30s who don't act like adults, but 18, 19 is not usually considered an adult. You can't gamble at 18 in Nevada. Have to be 21.
But you can join the military.
I appreciate that. And you can vote. Yeah. But I stand by the point that at 19, you cannot carry a weapon in Nevada, but you can move to Idaho and you could get a concealed weapon there, carry a concealed weapon.
But they're considered an adult, not a child.
Okay. At 19 or 18. But anyway, Nevada would have no choice but to recognize Idaho's law, even though it is more lax than Nevada's. So that you've heard all those arguments. My primary reason here is to split those bills. These are two separate issues. The addition of the concealed weapon measure undermines the attempt to fix the reporting system, a system that needs to be fixed, and following the recipe of the judge here, adding a study about bump stocks is like building a monument. You won't do anything else, and a study like this won't tell you anything because there's so little reporting of bump stocks. You want to study? Come study those 58 crosses in my district. Then you'll see what bump stocks do. So I just think you ought to split these bills. If you want them, go for them, consider them, but don't add them on to something that might do a little bit of good.
Ms. Tice, thank you very much. Brad, we're delighted that you're the gentleman's recognized.
Thank you.